Hi guys, I'm Srivaran here. Today I'm going to talk about global warming. There's a little doubt that the planet is warming. Over the last century, the planet's temperature has risen by around 0.6 degrees Celsius. The hottest years recorded were 1997, 1998, 2001, 2002, 2003, and the list goes on. The global temperature will rise 3 to 6 degrees Celsius by the century's end, enough to have the polar caps all but melted. If the ice caps melt, a vast majority of our country's borders will be underwater. Monuments and great buildings, as well as homes and lives will be underwater. So now we know what some of the causes are for global warming. How can we as individuals do our part to help the planet? The answer is simple. The answer is very simple, simpler than you may think. You don't have to go miles from home to protect or spend masses of money. If you try to follow the few steps that I'm going to tell you, you will have started to help us all. Firstly, plant a tree. This could be easier than it sounds. Join or help out a local wildlife group or ask to plant a tree. Trees, when fully grown, will help keep the planet a bit cooler. On the same point, you could protest against the demolition of the rainforest. This is some principle. We need the trees to cool our planet, and yet they are chopping them down to create roads and homes. Something as simple as walking instead of taking the car will help reduce pollution. So as well as stopping pollution, you are giving yourself some exercise. Something important for our bodies. So the next time you get into your car or your motorbike, think, do I have to make the journey by vehicle or can I walk? When you are at home and you are getting a little cold, put a jumper and do not adjust the heating. The extra heat produced by our homes also affects the planet. If possible, buy your fruit and vegetables from local suppliers and try to avoid imported goods. The more foreign food that we import, the more pollution from the aeroplanes and boats it will create. Keeping to the speed limit can also help the environment, especially when a drive vehicle you are going by a highway, So the more you speed, the more petrol you are going to use, making the pollution higher. Also SUVs make about 6 times tree of its own weight in carbon dioxide each year. A small efficient diesel car covering the same distance not only uses much less fuel, it makes 2/3 less compared to petrol. If possible, use solar energy. After all, it is free. All you need to buy is the equipment for solar energy. You can get much of your hot water and heating from the sun and even generate electricity. You can make the solar energy work for some simple appliances in your home. Reduce, reuse and recycle. Only buy what you need. Don't stock the cupboard with things you may or may not use. Reuse whatever you can, like containers, paper, and recycle what you cannot reuse. It is really as simple as that. Finally, turning off unused sources of power such as televisions and heaters will help the environment as well as save your money. If everybody stuck to these rules, we would be doing a great thing by protecting the earth. So please take into the consideration what I have said and try to do your part. And after all, it will be our next generation that will feel the effects. Thank you.